Oh hey guys, CPT Mechanic here, and today I'm going to show you how to go from this old, dim yellow halogen headlight and fog light combo that all the vehicles came out with from the factory to newly upgraded bright white LED headlight and fog lights that's sure to dazzle any oncoming vehicles in the opposite direction. Let's get cracking! Right, so first thing you want to do is pop the bonnet open. Let's take out the grill that's just clipped in, lift out and pull away. Let's go to the bottom side. There you can see the LED housing. The fog light is held in with one screw and clipped in at the back. And it's plugged in with a positive and a earth wire. Space is at the premium, so I'm using the long nose pliers to pop out the cables and doing the same on the other side. So let's remove the headlights. It's held in with three T30 Torx bolts. So cracking it loose by hand and running it out the rest of the way. You could also use a flat pliers or flat screwdriver, should I say, to remove the bolts. So a T30 Torx or a flat blade screwdriver will work either way. And that's the second one out, and running the third one out. Okay, so let's pop out the headlight. And don't forget the electrical connector that's just clipped in. Sometimes it can be a bit stuck in place, so just using two hands and popping it out, and there's your headlight out. Three bolts, there we go. As easy as that. And let's take out the clip, the push clip. Two clips holding the bump in front. The second clip is unfortunately missing. It happens over time. You know, it's a story with all the vehicles. And on the side is held in with one push clip and one bolt, one 10mm bolt. And as you can see, the other headlight has been removed, and the black bumper clip is held in with two bolts running through the front of the bucky, front of the chassis. Let's pan over there. You can see the inside of the bolt held in with a nut, and the airbox at the bottom is in the way to gain access to that bolt. So let's start off by taking the hose clamp, and there's a 10mm bolt at the bottom box as well that has to be removed. Once the hose clamp is loosened and the 10mm bolt is removed, the small airbox can just be pushed downwards and out of the way. Cool. So let's use a 14mm socket or deep socket if you have one. And let's crack off the 14mm bolt, cracking off the nut. And let's go to the driver side as well, cracking it off, loosening it by hand. And once both sides are loose, let's take off the bumper. There's a bumper with the fog lights coming off as well. Okay, cool. If you don't have fog lights, this won't apply to you, but I'm showing you because I do have it. And the fog light housing is held in with one power cable and one earth cable. So let's pop off the two connectors, the two cables. Let's pop off the spring clip. And this is a H1 12 volt 55 watt fog light bulb. And that was the halogen bulb coming out. And this is the new LED bulb going in. Unfortunately, I do not have the specs of it. I threw the box with the papers away, but I'm sure it packs a much bigger punch than the halogen bulb. Anyway, let's put on the bracket holding the LED bulb in the housing, making sure it's tight, clamping it down. And let's connect the power cable and the earth cable onto the metal housing itself, making sure they're both tight, snug, and secure. There we go. And for some extra protection, let's put some electrical tape around the positive terminals or positive connectors. This is just to ensure that it doesn't short out with the metal housing. You don't want to blow any fuse or catch fire. Anyway, let's put the connectors back in and put the cover back on again. So this bolt right here is one of the two bolts that goes into the metal bumper or into the body of the bucky. Anyway, let's go to the park light, removing the cover, and this is the little park light, also halogen, coming out. T10 12 volt 5 watt. Tiki lily bulb. Take that out. And let's go on to the main beam of the headlight. Also held in with a metallic clamp bracket, and this is a H7 12 volt 55 watt coming out. Pretty standard. This is a single filament. If it was a H4, it would have been a dual filament. So it's coming out, and here you can see the difference. This is the new LED that's going in. A much bigger difference. They always say bigger is better, and in this case it definitely is, no doubt about that, and you'll see why. And this is the new H7 bulb, LED bulb, compared to the old one. The new H7 bulb has a fan as well to keep it cool and stopping it from overheating. Okay, so as you can see, the white line is the positive and the black is a negative. So these LEDs are sensitive to polarity, and so you have to get them in the right orientation. Positive to positive, negative to negative. Otherwise, it won't work. If it doesn't work, just take it out and swap it around. With halogens, you can get away with it, but with LEDs, not so much. Anyway, let's put the LED bulb back in, making sure it's snug and secure. And let's put the cover back on. This is an aftermarket headlight. It's not OEM from Ford itself. So let's put the park light in. This park light does not have indication of polarity, so it's a bit of a guessing game. You could use a multimeter if you want to, but I skipped that step. It's easy to just take it out again. And guys, if you're enjoying these videos, please remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe if you want to see more Rocam related videos or any repair videos in future. Thanks a lot for watching. You guys are superstars. Right, so let's put the bumper back on again. Lining up the bolt holes. Let's pop it into the body, making sure it's snug, and let's pop on the side clips as well to stop it from falling out. That's the driver, and this is the passenger side going back on. And let's put the washers with the nuts holding the bumper clip in, and tightening them at first. There, it's going on, and using the ratchet as well, tightening it as well by hand. I don't know the torque specs of it, to be honest, but as the Germans always say, good and tight. Okay, let's put the fog lights connected back in again. With this wiring on this, I have color coded it. Red for positive and black for earth, for simplicity reasons. That's the earth on, and this is the positive one going on as well. If these fog lights don't work, I'll just swap the wires around if the polarity was incorrect. Anyway, let's put the push clips back in, and I managed to secure another push clip. Good for me. Let's put the second push clip in. No more nut and bolt going back in. Backyard mechanic techniques. Let's put the lower push clip in, and the top 10mm bolt is a bit of a nightmare. I did it off camera, but it eventually goes in, so you have to line it up properly. Anyway, let's put the driver side headlight connector back in, making sure it clicks in place. And the headlight has a alignment tab. It has to go into that hole on the side. If it does not go in, do not force it. If you force it and it doesn't line up, it will snap off and break, and your headlight won't be secure when you put the 3 screws on. Okay, the headlight looks to be in place. So let's connect the small airbox back once again. Pull it up from underneath the bucky. Connect the hose back on again. Pull up the hose connector and lock it in place. Right, let's connect the headlight, connector in, and the same what you did on the driver side, let's do it to the passenger side, exactly the same procedure. And tightening the bolts, the 3 bolts, T30 Torx bolts, and tightening them, and turning them, snugging them up by hand. Please don't over tighten it, you will snap off the plastic clips. The passenger side was done off camera, and let's put the plastic grill connected, pop it back in place. Cool, so as a bonus, let's do the interior light. Using a pick, let's pull out the plastic cover, pop it out, There's the little Festoon. Let's pull it out by hand. And this is a 41mm 12 volt 10 watt Festoon coming out, and the LED going back in. It's slightly smaller, I think it's 39mm, but it will fit either way. Popping it in, putting the cover back on, and that's the old light. And this is the new light. You can see the difference. It's much brighter even during the day. Okay, so let's do the number plate light as well while we're at it. Let's unscrew the two screws holding the cover plate in. You can look at the, I think it's game specials on the back of the number plate if you are interested. As you see some toilet duck over there, but we're not here for that. Anyway, let's pop out this small little bulb, and it is a T10 12 volt 5 watt old halogen, and the new T10 LED is going in. You can see little LEDs on top of the bulb as well, which will make it even more brighter. Let's pop it into place. I hope the polarity is correct. Let's put on the clear plastic cover, lining it up, and let's put on the black cover as well, lining it up nicely, and popping the two screws back in. That's one screw going in, and that's the other screw going in there as well, making sure that tight and snug. Right, so let's test it. That's the old yellow halogen, and that's the new LED. All is well, guys. Thanks a lot for watching. Good luck with your LED exchange, and until next video, cheers and keep well.